Hello YouTube, this is a little segment I want to call Anxiety, Pokemon, and You. I am DallasBoy1992, and I'm going to be chatting about this with you guys. As you guys may know from some previous uploads, I do live with anxiety myself. It's not fun, but I get by. And just some things that I just want to talk about regarding Pokemon, anxiety, and you. Well, people with anxiety, we do have our own little limits on things here and there. And with Pokemon, it's no different. I do come from a pretty competitive family. Just want to do our best, and with me, when things get a little bit uneasy and just start to unravel in front of my eyes, it just gets really hard for me. And this definitely pertains to Pokemon. I mean, I've been in the competitive aspect since late 4th gen, early 5th gen. Started getting good at around the Black White 2 era. But I had a battle with this one guy who was pretty big. Probably about a tenth of what he has right now. But I'm not going to be naming any names. They know who they are. But yeah, I just did not like how I was treated that battle. I mean, I'm over it, but looking back, I just didn't like it, got really anxious, and I think that's where the root of my Pokemon anxiety comes from. But as a result, I practiced a little bit more, got a feel for the meta, ended up getting Rex back, and that was all the way back in Gen 5. But nope. Looking back, I think I just tried really hard to prove myself, and some parts of the game just ended up getting the better of me. Because I wanted to prove myself that I wasn't some scrub. But in all honesty, that's not the right mindset to have with Mons. The right mindset is to just go out there, have fun, do your best. And know that there's one little thing with Pokemon called hacks that tends to happen. And a lot of us get really salty over it. I mean, I've gotten very salty over hacks myself. Especially with my anxiety. Just remember, hacks is only a part of the game. And you can't do anything about it. I mean, a lot of it can be unfortunate, like getting that crucial crit that causes you to lose the game, or a low roll, maybe even missing a move. Yeah, all those factors are just a part of the game that we can't really control. All that we can do is just do our best about it and just go forward with the next turn, the next battle, the next suspect test, the next league match, whatever. I mean, it can be hard for some people, but all you gotta recognize at the end of the day is that it's just a game. And people with anxiety, if you're on tilt, then don't battle. Just take a little bit of a breather and just let it go. Just focus on something else. Like how nice the day is. How great your friends are. Maybe making some art here and there. Watching a good movie with a friend. Going out for a jog. There is a lot of stuff out there more important than Pokemon. Just no need to get yourself worked up over a game. It's not the end of the world. I mean, it would be unfortunate if you lost in the finals of the match and missed out on this grand prize. But just know that losing one game of Mons is not the end of the world. And just, if you played your best, don't feel down about yourself. You gave it your all. And yeah. Just be happy with the end product that you got. I mean, there could be a few plays that you might have done looking back. I mean, I've done plenty of those plays in my lifetime. Like rock polishing on a Volcanion when your opponent doesn't have an Earthquake switch in. Or roosting on the last turn of Trick Room when you just could have killed yourself off with Recoil, send in your Mega Alakazam and just end the game from there. Or, in a case when I was in a No-U tournament last generation, sacking your Wincon and Keldeo so you can bring your Hippowdon on the Excadrill and finish it off, but have that flinch to an Iron Head. Just, yeah, hindsight is 20/20, but it'll be fine. But again, if you're just feeling stressed out about the game, just don't do it. I mean, still love the game, but if it's causing you that much harm, then just walk away. Maybe even for a little bit. Your life is more important than a game. Your mental health is more important than a game. And take it from somebody like me. I have just completely imploded from Mons back in April of 2016. And yeah, some bits of me just weren't screwed on right. And in Season 5 of the National Pokeball League that I'm in, I took a 4-week break to get myself fixed. And for a good period of time I did get myself fixed, but some bits I just unfortunately reverted back to old habits, but you just gotta know that everything will be okay. Pokemon is not the most important thing in the world. I mean, you can just get a job, raise a family, go to church if you go to church, pray if you pray, and do whatever you need to do. And, yeah, it's a little bit tricky for me to speak off the top of my head with all these pregnant pauses and whatnot. But just bear with me. Just put yourself first, Mon second. If you're not enjoying the game, just walk away. Just to repeat myself. And if you still love Pokemon and just want to get away from the competitive aspect, you can do other stuff with the game, like play some in-game stuff, shiny hunt, probably team build a little bit here and there, casually. Have some games where you bring some silly stuff. Stuff like that. There's more than one way to enjoy the game of Pokemon. Interact with friends who enjoy the game too. Go on a Twitch stream to watch others play and have a little bit of fun themselves. Pokemon is a kid's game for pretty much everybody to enjoy. No matter if you're playing Smogon, VGC, shiny hunting, in-game, whatever. Pokemon has introduced me to some very, very good friends. Albeit it has introduced me to some people that I'm not too comfortable with, but it's best to not think about the negative of things and just focus on the positive aspects of Pokemon and life in general. So, that's pretty much the best advice that I have to give on this aspect. And I hope you guys take my advice and probably send this video to a friend who might be struggling with Pokemon. Just always know that your mental health is worth more than trying to get Rex, trying to win some big tournament, or maybe even a draft league. Just focus on you and just being the best you can be. The best player you can be, the best person you can be, the best whatever you can be. And that's pretty much all I have on this aspect. And hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys send this to whomever might be struggling or whatever. And rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.